Hey all you beauties and babes out there, welcome to another video. Thank you for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Mackenzie, and if you're not new, welcome back. I've missed you. Let's get into today's video. We are going to be going through a acne treatment facial with my lovely dear Amanda here. We are going to be helping correct some blemishes, some pimples, kind of help clear out those pores, and just give a nice refreshing cleanse to the skin. So let's get started. First up to bat is our Spotless cleanser from Bioelements. This is a 2% salicylic acid cleanser. This is really beneficial in clearing out any blackheads, whiteheads, getting all of that junk and gunk cleared from the pores. And I know what you're thinking, salicylic acid, 2%, isn't that a lot? This is where I'm gonna lay down some science on you. This is formulated to the maximum strength of over-the-counter 2% salicylic acid. So this is going to help really unclog those pores without overstripping the skin. And did you know your skin is acidic? Yep, I know. If you don't remember 8th grade science class, which, come to think of it, I don't think we ever really learned the pH of our skin. At least maybe I wasn't paying attention, I don't know. The pH range for our skin is about 4.5 to 5.6, 5.7, while the range for this cleanser is about 4.4 to 4.8. Next in line here is our Acne Toner. This is a 0.5% salicylic acid, so nothing to worry about here. We are just helping to rebalance our skin after doing our first cleanse or double cleanse if you are wearing makeup. A toner or an essence spray is what is going to help keep your pH in balance, keep your skin hydrated, and overall, if you are struggling with an oily skin type, in this case for acne, this is going to help absorb any excess oil to help keep those pores clear from any potential breakouts, whiteheads, or thus otherwise. Our micrograins, you guys already know I love using this exfoliator. Like I said before, it is a little paste-like consistency, as you can kind of tell. This really helps if you soften it down with water and steam for a little bit. You might have to kind of warm it up in your hands. It still kind of pulls at the skin. I'm not a fan of this. We're getting used to it, but I do otherwise love the jojoba beads. It really gives a fine texture to help break down any flaking and dead skin cells. Another reason to incorporate this into an acne routine is because of its ability to absorb any excess oil from an oily skin type, strengthening those skin cells, and overall calming any irritation or redness. When I tell you a hot, steamy towel is the savior to everything, I truly mean it. This is the best part. And also, especially with this exfoliator, it's going to help really break down this product, kind of smooth it out, and make it easier to take off. I am going to switch up the toners and use my Equalizer one here as another hydrating mist because we are doing masks, exfoliating, cleansing. We're going to be using toner about 2-3 times in an average facial session, so I like to kind of switch it up. And of course, it wouldn't be an acne facial without doing some extractions. So we're going to take our softening gel here and go in with our spatula. Making sure that we aren't pushing too hard on the client's skin. We don't want to damage the skin. We don't want to pop any blood vessels. But of course, I always go into this letting the client know it's not the most comfortable situation, especially around the nose. You sort of tear up a little bit, but it is very quick, very painless, and ultimately you want to be able to do this effectively without damaging the skin. Everybody's favorite time, the massage. I love this citrus fruit oil because it smells so good. Every first reaction once I pass my hands over my client's face is that they can smell it and they love it. So I really enjoy using aromas and essential oils during my facials. To me, that's the most important part of self-care. It's actually performing self-care through the avenues of wellness and healthcare, because our skin is our largest organ. Yeah, it's the biggest one you got, so you better take care of it, because that is your first shield of defense. And I'm telling you, if it's not strong, you don't have much of a defense. So you gotta make sure that you're really taking care of it, protecting and repairing your skin and just keeping it healthy. It's likely at this point Amanda is asleep. I don't know if you're gonna make it through a whole facial massage and a steam towel with me and not fall asleep. I'm just saying. I would say in all of this acne treatment, our power player is going to be this Amino Mask. This has a 5% sulfur and lactic acid formulation. Now, although we have two ingredients within this mask, sulfur and the lactic acid, they are both actually the most gentle ingredients you can use when fighting acne. Sulfur is going to work similarly to benzoyl peroxide or salicylic acid in helping clear out those pores, helping penetrate that bacteria and that buildup, and helping release all of that debris. And the lactic acid is going to help any dull skin cells or almost dead to dull skin cells kind of break down the glue that's bonding them together and helping to reveal that fresher layer underneath the skin. And so we let this mask sit for about 10 minutes underneath the steam, let it do its magic, and you know me, we're coming in with a hot towel. I always get so excited for this part of the facial because this is all the final products we're going to be adding on: our moisturizer, any last serums, and I just really like this part. It kind of feels like putting the icing on a cake. So we're going to start with our oxygenation therapy. Quite the universal product as well. This is recommended for dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, acneic skin. There's really no skin type or issue that this product doesn't seem beneficial for. This is stabilized hydrogen peroxide and a little bit of lavender oil, and it's essentially a boost of fresh air, like straight oxygen to the face kind of deal. I really like that. It's good for if you have really stressed, kind of dull skin, even if you're a smoker. This helps bring out such a nice refined radiance to the skin. Here is where we are going to create a little cocktail mixture of our moisturizer and inflammation inhibitor. Typically with acneic skin, we are going to find a little bit of redness and irritation, inflammation when it comes to acne. So we want to help dispel any of that through our moisturizer by adding this custom blend of inflammation inhibitor to help bring that down even further and soothe the skin out. And we're actually using a combination skin type moisturizer in today's treatment because Amanda doesn't fall too far on the spectrum of oily or dry, but is dealing with a little bit of acne. So this is a really good self-balancing moisturizer to keep the skin from being too oily, not too dry, and just right. Kind of like Goldilocks, you know? every story has its life lesson. And like the cherry on top, we would not be complete in our facial without some sunscreen. I do recommend at least a 15 to 30 like this one. We want to make sure we keep our skin protected after a facial, especially if we've done any extractions, exfoliation, we're feeling that new fresh layer underneath. We want to keep that protected from the sun. And that is our final glowing look. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. As always, make sure to like and subscribe this video and this channel for more content, and I will see you guys in the next one.